Hello, today we'll show you how to multiply polynomials with distributive property. Here's the first example. 2x times 3y minus 4x bracket. Okay, first you're going to want to multiply the coefficients, which is 2 times 3, and that equals 6. Then you're going to want to multiply 2 times 4, which is 8. Now, since there's a variable on the outside of the bracket, you're going to have to multiply them with the variables inside the bracket. So, x times y would be xy. Multiplying variables is almost like adding them, so you just put them together like that. And so x times x would equal x squared. Since they are the same variable, they can go together like that. Now, since there are no like terms, all you do is put the subtraction sign in the middle, and you're good to go. So here's the answer to 2x times 3y minus 4x. Moving on to the second example.
Here's the second example of multiplying polynomials using distributive property. The example is 6 multiply in brackets 4m plus 3. The first step we need to do is multiply the coefficient. 6 times 4 equals 24. Now we need to multiply the variable. 6 times m is incomplete, so we will have to put the m beside the 24. Next, we need to multiply 6 and positive 3, which is the constant. 6 times positive 3 equals 18. There is no more work to be done for this question, so the answer here is 24m plus 18. On to the third example.
This is the third example for multiplying polynomials with distributive property. Like always, you're going to want to multiply the coefficients, which is 3 times 2. That equals 6. Now, since there are no more coefficients in this term, we're going to want to multiply the variables. So y times variable y cubed equals y to the power of 4. Then we're going to want to do y times negative r. And y times negative r equals negative y r. Now we're going to want to move on to the next term, which is r times 10r, which would equal 10r squared. After that, you're going to want to do r times 4y, which is 4y r. Now, after you've done that, you're going to want to look for like terms. Two of the like terms that are in this equation are in negative yr and 4yr. What you're going to want to do is put them together to create negative 4y r squared, and you add the other two, which is 10 r squared and 6y 4. And that is the answer with combining like terms while multiplying polynomials with distributive property. Just some things to remember about multiplying with distributive properties: to start with multiplying the coefficients and the variables and checking if there are any like terms. And don't forget, if it's subtraction, make sure to switch over the operations in the other bracket. Thank you for watching our video on multiplying polynomials with distributive property.